the general tone.
Hi, Pat Barron from Shrewsbury, Mass. I apologize. I don't have a constitutional question, but I'm involved on a daily basis with trying to create private sector jobs using private sector money. And I agree with the candidates that this election is about jobs. The 3rd Congressional District can't stand another jobless recovery. So I have a lot of first-hand information and knowledge about the way the federal government aids or hinders the development of private sector jobs in the district. And by way of example, and I'd like to get the candidates' reactions to this one example. On the other end of the 3rd District is the city of Fall River. And there's a stretch of river there, the Taunton River, which is highly industrialized. And it's lined on both banks with small businesses who operate water-dependent businesses like boat builders, importers, exporters. In the last year, Congress designated that section of the river wild and scenic, which...
So is there a question?
The question for the candidates is, how do you feel that type of federal regulations help small business or hurt small business? And what would you do as our representative to correct that situation in particular, or that genre of situations where the federal government tends to overreach a little bit on regulations?
Thank you. That's Mr. Barron.
Well, I think anytime the government gets involved, you're running the risk of them messing it up. It tends to be what happens. So I think they should talk to businesses first and foremost and find out what they can do and what will benefit them. I think that businesses and the people of the area come first. So I would be asking businesses what they need, what kind of playing field they need in order to be able to compete successfully.
Thank you, Mr. Lamb.
Thank you for the question, in particular about the Fall River area and what's been going on down there with the LNG tanks, the regulations going in both ways. We need to look at the community first. We need to look at what's best to create the jobs, the job environment, the job creation within the community, but also have input back and forth from all members of the community, the residents, the businesses that want to invest in the economy and look at the big picture. When job creations are done in the district, we shouldn't be looking at the picture of where the money is going, who's getting the money back and forth from the government. Example, Legacy Farms in Hopkinton. Boulder Capital Corp. gave $18,000 in campaign contributions to the congressman, and there was a grant in Hopkinton for job creation in that development, I believe $1 million. We need to look at the local community, what's best for the people, what's best for the small businesses to create the business, jobs in the economy. And that's the focus, what I focus on.
Well, yeah, thank you for the question. Since I represent part of Fall River, and I was a co-sponsor of that bill along with Congressman Frank, I should let you know that the idea for the Wild and Scenic River designation came from the community. It didn't come from Washington. The community came to us and asked for the designation. The upper Taunton River is already designated as Wild and Scenic, and with that designation come incentives and investments for the community. I've talked to the businesses along the area, Duclos boat building right in Somerset. You know, there's been no issue, there's been no problem. It hasn't hindered business. I know there was this kind of scare tactic going around saying that all of a sudden your businesses will somehow come to an end. They're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well. But this is an idea that came from the community. The community came to us and asked for this to happen. I think that's the way it's supposed to work.
Thank you.